That really is a sick ass intro. No good. Not gonna hold you.
Bam did his thing.
Yeah.
But what's up, y'all? We are back on another wonderful Wednesday before Thanksgiving, Turkey Day, for pre snap talk. I am your host, it's L Spooky, and that's the homie Jay. How you doing, Jay? In chat.
Good man. Well, we about to eat good tomorrow, bro. Oh God. I had to be at work for the last 3 days, but only really to do a lot of training. But I got all that training done, so
Yeah.
shit's up. Now I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go home and back to my parents' house and eat like crazy.
hmm Yeah. For me, tomorrow I'm working just half a day, so
Oh shit.
mm, a time and a half, so make some money.
Yeah. Once upon a time, and by once upon a time, I mean about was it 2025? Yeah, about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Now, approximately 10 years ago, I used to work on holidays.
Mm,
Yeah, I was in struggle.
oof. But this past weekend, a whole bunch of shit went down. You know,
Yeah.
teams belonging leads, 1,000 yards, MVP getting cooked. But speaking of the MVP getting cooked, the Houston Texans
Oh,
shut down
bro,
Josh Allen, sacked that man 8 times. Second time in his
I, for,
career he's been
I
sacked.
forgot it was that many.
Mhm.
Now,
Yeah,
pull the list right here. Yeah, I forgot it was that many.
mhm.
Fuck, I'm not really not sure. I'm a little bit like kind of off link, so let me be it back
Yeah.
on the link of it of all. Yeah, Texas defense is like that for real.
hmm
Um, and we really saw it from what the talent that they have and what they've actually commenced. And D'Amico Ryan's being a former linebacker. Come on, man, you get them ones that come like them ones that be coming into coaching that become D line coaches that be former linebackers. Them be the ones. That's why I'm ready
Yeah.
to for Luke Kuechly to be a coach at some point. But we're chilling
Mhm.
on that.
Yeah.
But back to the Texans though. Yeah, they good. They good on the front. They good. They good in the back. They good.
Mhm.
they are. And the good thing about that is they can throw different coverages at you
Mhm.
on the fly, and that be
Yeah.
happening a lot. And
Mhm.
that's how they really won. That's all.
Yeah.
Keep it real. That's how they won. If it
Yeah.
wasn't for that, if they were a step down than what they actually were, they would have fucking lost. In fact, the Texans, which you remind me of the record, their record would be lower than it is, and I think it's actually decent. What's their
Mhm.
record?
They're 6-5.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, then they're good then. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're
Yeah.
black. They're back in the playoff circle bubble now. Because I think if they would have lost, their playoff hopes would have been somewhat in a bad spot. I think.
No, yeah, it would have been in a rough spot just for
Yeah.
how well the Colts are doing.
Yeah.
So it's a universal hate for the Colts over there, and that's all that I know of. But if the Texas defense wasn't as good as they were, they'd probably be like 3-9 or something.
True.
But that should try to chime them in to basically get that shit together.
Mm.
And I get that CJ wants to get all the weapons involved, but he showed us that first year he's like that.
Yeah. He that dude.
So, I mean, give the boy a line, but CJ, if you want to make the playoffs, it's time to ball.
Yeah. If the Texans, and I told this to a friend at work today, I said if Texas offense played the same way as the defense, they would not have the record that they have now.
Right.
They would probably be like an 8-3 or something like that.
Yeah, probably,
Or
well, if
maybe-
the offense was a lot better. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. At the ceiling, they'd be like the 9 and they have the bye week, so yeah, like 9-2, 8-3. Yeah, 8-3 sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, because they're still, I think they're one of the youngest teams in the NFL right now.
Yeah, they got a lot of they got a lot of youth in their defense.
Mhm.
It was like
Yeah.
freshly drafted in the 2020s type of youth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got Daniil Hunter. Will Anderson, Stingley. Um, is it Lattimore? No, 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 not Lattimore. Fuck, what's his name?
And they go on the other side.
Yeah. Fuck, what's
Uh,
well, yeah, the defense. They have a young defense.
yeah, yeah. But
Michelle.
they, yeah,
Yeah.
it's seatbelt buckles over there.
Mm-hmm.
And they make the playoffs. And it's a team to watch out for because you
But,
might get everybody back healthy, almost everybody, and that'll be enough for CJ. Hopefully,
mm-hmm.
it really.
If CJ can play consistent and the O line can play,
I was just about to say that the O line has to, be decent at this point.
yeah,
Come on, just be
yeah,
decent. Like, come on, give CJ. Can you give him? Can you give him 3 seconds?
yeah, 3.5.
That's just a minute. Just 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Just all you need, bro. Just don't go like like a
I think
fucking
this offseason,
revolving ass door.
if this offseason, they don't need to worry about defense because they're good defensively.
Oh yeah,
You could probably add another safety or a cornerback for depth, and probably another defensive end or linebacker. But O line,
don't they got cap space?
I think they do. I don't know how
Oh,
much.
oh yeah, but just pay some niggas for buy an offensive line.
Yeah.
That's what we
So
did.
yeah.
I
So
bought if you gotta have the highest paid offensive line just to protect CJ Stroud, it'll be worth it. Trust me.
yeah. So next year they're gonna have about 21 million in cap space.
Okay, probably can't get it most
But
expensive, but
like,
they can
but
spend that
but
on
like the
like two
total,
guards.
but like the total cap
Tackle.
allocation is like almost 300 million, and the dead cap is 20 mil.
Oh, the dead cat's 20 mil.
Yeah.
Man, get a good offensive tackle. That's a start there. At least. Come on now. You
If
gotta
you,
protect CJ.
yeah, they need to. And now they're gonna end up like a what's his name, Drew, like a Andrew Luck situation. You know.
No, I really hope not, man, because
Yeah.
that was kind of sad.
Hmm.
And granted, every time we played, I mean, NFC South teams knew for sure, but every time um in my fit live when we play the Colts,
Hmm.
in my point of view, every time we play Andrew Luck, it was always a motherfucking game. Like like Cam would go out there and give the Colts defense fits, and Andrew Luck come out there and give our defense fits. It's like, come on, now.
Yeah.
He was
But
like that.
yeah, I don't think nobody in the playoffs wants to see the Texans, especially if they're at home. I think they have more of an advantage if they play at home in the playoffs this year.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but yeah, I think their schedule gets a little tough. So they have the Colts. Oops, someone's closed already. They have the Colts on Sunday. They have the Chiefs next week on Sunday night, and then they have the Cardinals, the Raiders, the Chargers, and the Colts again. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they got tough. They got a tough out ahead of them. Really, they just got mainly they got to stay above 500, but they got to put some games in between it as well if they want to make the playoffs. Really, I don't know how the Colts are. Yeah, y'all got to catch up. Y'all got to catch just to the wild card spot.
Mhm. Yeah,
Still
I mean,
possible, but
it's still possible. But yeah, anywho, on to the next topic.
mhm.
They were talking about this the other day on First Take while I was at work, watching it on bootleg on YouTube. Don't ask me how I found it.
Don't worry
Anywho,
about it. Don't worry about
um,
it.
the topic was: do you believe the Ravens are a legit Super Bowl threat?
Woo.
For me, right now, no.
Yeah,
Defensively,
I was thinking the same thing.
because right now,
Playoff threat, yes. Super Bowl
yeah,
threat, not yet.
no,
Nah.
because Lamar ain't been playing like Lamar. Respectfully, Lamar, you're great, but you ain't been Lamar yet. We haven't seen the game where you run around for almost 100 yards, throw for like 250 plus. You know,
You, but you know what I did notice? A lot of teams are actually adjusted to to the Ravens game.
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I can see how they're doing it because they're throwing. They be like pretty much almost sitting in the box, but like send one back as a spy, and his job is just to follow Lamar every
Yeah.
time. Follow
Mm-hmm.
Lamar. If he breaks out this, and if you miss that hole, you're in trouble. That type of shit.
He'd be
Like, and
spot.
they've been very disciplined with it. So,
Yeah.
and that's why you don't see those long breakaways from Lamar and him being an offensive threat just as much as his arm is.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think it's like you just said that they're starting to figure out their offense now a little bit more, adjusting to what Lamar has been
Yeah,
doing the past 5 years that he's been in the league, 6 years.
he's been in the
But
league
yeah,
since like 2016
Lamar was it? I think it was
or 17 or
2018.
18 or 18. No, I
Yeah,
think 18. I think
yeah,
18.
yeah. So I don't know. I think if the offense can get more
8 years. Goddamn.
creative, yeah, it's been a long time.
Wow.
Crazy time has been
Yeah,
flying, but
it is. I mean, that's crazy.
right now for me, it's no. Uh, they're gonna have to. I don't like to say the word prove because I will have to say they'll have to kind of show like they're actually a threat and get through these next 6 games because they play Cincy tomorrow, which
Hmm.
that could have been a morning game to be honest with you.
It really could have.
Yeah,
But I mean, it could have been a Sunday morning game. But I
yeah.
think I think it's just the fact that they just wanted to feature like
I mean,
Lamar or
Joe
the
Burrow's
three
playing tomorrow,
superstar. Yeah, oh yeah. That's right.
but we get
Yeah,
into
that might be a little bit of an offensive banger then.
true. But I
Probably.
don't think the points combined will match up to the game we saw Sunday.
More than likely not.
The Lions and the Giants. I don't think we expected it to be that close. At least I didn't.
I certainly did.
That's true. Yeah. Um, I've had the stats pulled up right here. So combined, they all had 1,000 points combined. The Giants threw for almost 400 yards. The Lions threw for 260. Rushing 122. The Lions 237. Mind you, the 237 is pretty much all Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah, I know that. I watched. I saw it. Oh,
Um,
bro, you turned it on.
yeah. Jameis Winston was playing like an MVP caliber quarterback that game. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh yeah.
He was, bro. The fact that they did two flea flicker, I don't know if it is called a flea flicker,
It was a
like the roundabout kind of play
it,
where they
it,
throw
it
the quarterback.
it's kind of a version of the Philly special, but the
Yeah,
way they did it, they did it was like a fake handoff
yeah.
into a reverse. And then, and then he reversed it back into a. It was like a double reverse, like
It,
Philly
it
special
it's the fact
reverse. Yeah,
it's the fact that they have
some shit like
uh it's the fact that they have balls pause to call that play twice and get it right twice
that.
on the
And get a touch
Lions
and get a motherfucking touchdown off of it, like
twice against the Lions
against the line.
who have been known to do trick plays like that in the past.
This is crazy. James having a receiving touchdown is crazy.
He said he said in a post game interview, if I have to play tight end, I'll play tight end.
He probably can. He about as big as athletic as one. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. He over here breaking tackles and shit for a touchdown. But yeah, it was a great game. I was watching it. I was
Kind of broke one of them too, low key.
that touchdown. He broke that tackle.
Yeah.
I was watching it before watching fucking Eagles play, but yeah, oh, Lord.
Oh, is that on the list? Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
For those who don't know, I come up with some of these topic names. So the topic for the Eagles is the Eagles pull a Bonnie Blue and choke in Dallas.
Oh, I didn't even read it all the way. I just saw Eagles and Dallas. Oh,
Yeah,
bro, you crazy though.
yeah.
You are outrageous,
I don't know
but
why.
not incorrect.
No, I don't know why. I think because Chisel was talking about her the other day on stream, and that kind of just slipped my mind for a title. Because at first it was just Eagles choke, and then I'm like, no, I got to get more creative with this. That the one for last week was Jamar Chase huck to us all over Jalen Ramsey.
I remember
we could
that.
get to that because unfortunate reasons. But anywho, yes, the Eagles choke in Dallas, as I called it, unfortunately. But I didn't expect us to choke that bad. Um, because I mean, the first half they was balling, cooking, and then the second half, poof, gone.
they were they were not.
No. And I told my mom too, because during halftime I told her we look good right now. But when that second half comes, it's gonna be a whole different another team. She's like, "Don't say that. Have faith." I'm like, "Yeah, I've been watching the season like I have. You don't have the gray hairs like I have from watching them play every Sunday, Monday
You
or
said that to
Thursday."
your mom?
Yes, I told that to her.
How do you have more gray hair than her? That's outrageous.
No.
I'll be damned. I mean,
uh,
she's doing something right.
yeah,
Maybe we should take note.
she's not as stressed as I am when I watch the fucking Eagles play.
Well, there it is. Well, I don't
Yeah,
know. Maybe that's how I get some gray hair from watching
yeah,
motherfucking Carolina.
yeah. True, especially from Monday. But anywho, am I
Now,
disappointed? Yes. Did I crash out? Maybe, but maybe. Um, Jay, when I tell you, when I seen Dak run it in on that touchdown where he flipped, I turned the game off. I'm like, yeah, we about to blow this game.
uh, I mean, it was at that point where it was like they got all the momentum right now,
Yeah,
and unless Philly scores quickly,
yeah.
it's
The game would low key would have
over.
been the game would have low key been over if Zach Bond didn't drop that interception.
Oh yeah,
It was legit. He had it in his hands like a gift from God, and he dropped it. I was
and it
like,
just went whoop.
yeah. And then the punt return that he fumbled on the 5. I don't know why he.
Oh,
I don't know why he
both of those fumbles, bro,
Saquon fumbled.
were were the most like kind of those were fumbles that didn't need to happen, man. Those were fumbles that lost you the game. I'm be
And,
real.
thank, and thankfully,
Those were fumbles that lost you the game,
and
man.
thank, yeah, and the penalties killed us too.
Definitely penalties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this dumbass Cowboys fan at work. Like, did you see what the defense did to the Eagles? I'm like, bro, it's the same trash ass defense. Y'all just capitalized on our mistakes. That's it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
But I mean, in the first half really showed um, that the Cowboys defense was still like had their heels on was back on the heels,
yeah,
and really like I said that they because they scored right before halftime, they took they took that we're still kind of in it kind of mentality because 21-0 in Madden's skunks, so they by halftime you pass those sticks, right? But they scored one at the at the end of the first half, so they managed
yeah.
to keep the sticks. But they
Mhm.
just got that kind of feeling that we ain't really got much to lose. Let's go after it. And like you said, it was the Eagles making all those mistakes, those turnovers, those crucial penalties.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
honestly, if y'all were feeding AJ, and great on that,
yeah.
but
AJ
there,
was Smitty was cooking. Everybody was cooking, and then domestic terrorism himself, Kurt Patullo said, "Fuck that. We going back to early week 2, week 1."
there, yeah, I was about to say like there was a lot of couple runs that yeah, no, that shouldn't happen. that shouldn't have happened,
Like I've been
especially on third down.
like I've been saying, like they should mix it up more with Tank Bigsby because he's been getting like 8-9 yards a carry when he plays compared to what Saquon. I mean, respect to Saquon, but like split the carries with him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know what? I almost feel like they're trying to feed Saquon just so he can get back to that 2,000 mark. He's not.
He's not.
He's be happy that he's healthy and he's still contributing.
Hmm.
He's not going to get back to that 2K mark. Like save your star running back's legs
Yeah, like bro.
and get your RB2 more involved
Hmm.
so your running back room could be more healthier.
Yeah, like you're not using AJ
That's
Dillon.
all.
you're not using AJ Dillon, right? You played Tank Bisbee against the
which is
Giants a
crazy.
few weeks ago. He gets 109 yards. Bro, it's a third and I think it's either a second and 31 or a third and 31. He gets all 30 yards back. Like nothing.
Wow.
Yes. And
Yeah,
more.
and Tank was really that one. He was that solid 1-2 punch in Jacksonville. I guess they were just willing to trade with him, which okay, but yeah.
So someone at work says that this is what Howie gets for making all those moves. they're in the trade.
And Howard was over here rebuilding and re-depthing the depth. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know re-depthing is not a word, but
Yeah.
I get it.
But to this day, and I've been telling y'all this since week 3 or week 1, that we should have kept Kellen Moore. Howie Roseman should have opened up the checkbook and be like, "How much do you want?" Type, write it down, and I'll pay it.
Oh, if he had a hand on a blank check, yeah, you were going to keep Kellen Moore. And frankly, thinking about Howie Roseman and how he spends money, he would have. He
Like
should
bro,
have.
I'm all like dude, like bro, like I'm all for them to bring in like an offensive consultant like a Doug Peterson or a Frank Wright, or whoever to help Nick Patilla because he's a deer in headlights. He's like this. What do I do? What do I need to call here? Oh no. I know.
Didn't
Yeah.
I have the conversation with you about getting the Bucks offensive coordinator, whoever it is? I
No.
don't I don't know about right now though.
Yeah.
Just so much, just because
Yeah.
yeah, all right, it's still all right, but it's just like not as
Like.
popping as was the past 2 years.
Mhm.
Whoever the hell is the offensive coordinator in Indiana, look him up.
LC and Tampa.
Yeah,
Josh Gizzard or Gizzard.
Gizzard.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all could actually play around with that name if y'all actually made him y'all OC.
Gizzy. I'm playing. And then the offensive coordinator in the Colts is Jim Bob Cooter. Cooter.
The defensive coordinator?
No, offensive coordinator.
Oh, offensive coordinator.
Offensive coordinator. Cooter.
Wait, whoa. The OC's last name is Cooter?
Jim Bob Cooter.
That's wild. Holy shit. Hold
Hey,
on.
Cooter. Come here, Cooter.
Get that guy. Get that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, brother, y'all score a touchdown, y'all score a touchdown. The whole crowd goes. Jim Bob Cooter? Are you kidding me?
Bro,
That's the most
that's
hillbilly
his.
name I've. That's a hillbilly name. Even when hillbillies go,
That's a
that's
cousin.
country as hell.
That's a cousin on cousin name. But anywho,
you know his parents had him young. Woo-hoo.
uh,
Too young.
not his cousins. His cousin had him too young.
I did say cousins, did I?
No, you said parents.
Oh, parents
Yeah.
were same thing, right? They would be the same thing. There's parents and they're anyway. Let's get off this. Let's get off this Alabama.
Yeah. If we play the same game like we did in Dallas against the Bears, I'm going. Y'all will legitimately see me crash out on stream.
Oof.
Yeah. But
One of
yeah,
y'all gonna crash out. I'll tell that.
yeah.
I know that's for sure.
That's what I've been telling Kat all week. Like one of us is gonna crash out on Friday, and hopefully it ain't me because I'm not trying to, cuss some people out on stream.
Should we take bets?
No.
Oh,
But I know for a fact Greg is gonna be on there like a fucking troll during the stream, trolling us. Shit.
because he's a little acorn head demon.
Shut your 1-10 ass up. No, I'm playing.
Hey man, they sitting pretty. They got a #1 pick coming. They can do whatever the fuck they want with it.
Aren't they trading back? But anywho, yeah. Anyways, a debut
All
happened
right.
in Vegas this past Sunday.
All right,
He balled the fuck out.
boy, you love to see it, and
Yes.
Kevin Stefanski is forced to leave him in for next week because it almost looks like Dylan Gable's going to clear protocol. But even he himself is like, if I stop this momentum, I'm fired like fuck. Even with Shadur,
Yeah, Kevin
prove
Stefanski,
him wrong, kid.
you're a
It's,
good coach, but you're I think you've been put in a bad position.
and it's not really a lot of his fault, but at the same time, it's his decisions at the end to where he's
Mm,
trying to pick up what was dropped.
mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you gotta give everybody at least some type of reps. You can't just leave Shadur with the clipboard, bro. You can't leave a rookie with a clipboard all season long. If you want to develop any type of rookie quarterback, well, I mean you're doing with Dylan Gabriel, obviously, but at the same time, it's like you're doing it's feeling like favoritism, right? Like even if you don't have to get all first team snaps, you got to give him some type of reps, in game reps.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to learn. He's got to develop, and that's the whole thing that everybody keeps saying, and they're correct. The NFL has a big fucking QB development problem,
Yeah.
and really, it has been since maybe like the 2010s or before that, but definitely probably before that.
Mm-hmm.
But really, when you think about it, and I thought about this comparative how Bryce's season is progressing. Peyton Manning, his rookie season, they were like 2-14.
Damn.
Yeah, and I might be wrong, but it was a low. They did not have a lot of wins.
Yeah.
They did not have a lot of wins, but they kept at it, and he kept getting developing to the game. At some point, it's 2005, and he's 14 and fucking two.
Mhm.
They don't know the Super Bowl,
It was
so
it was 3-13.
3-13.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
three and 13, and then go 14 and to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's possible, but
Mm,
there's a lot of coaches like nowadays that be giving up on niggas way too quick,
mhm.
and it stunts them. It stunts them into basically a backup QB role because they're over here trying to hop on team, earn that spot, and a
Yeah.
lot of times they can't get that spot because a lot of those QBs on those teams, those number ones, they're so good that the QB2 never touch the field, so they got to go somewhere where they'll have a chance to fight for a spot. But
Mm,
at the same time, though a lot of those teams that's fighting for QB1 spots is straight butt cheese ass. So that stunts the development of the cube of them trying to fight for their spot and play in-game reps with a bad team.
yeah.
So
Like, mm-hmm.
it leads them into that type of purgatory.
Yeah.
And prime example, Marcus Mariota. Like, and I'm not saying that the Titans just completely just gave up on him and everything, but I feel like they threw him out there too quick. Granted, Heisman Trophy winner. I know that. I think they drafted him number 1 or 2. I can't remember. They
Mhm.
drafted him high as fuck. I remember that. And it's just one of those things where I think it's, aside from QB development problem, it's QB scouting problem.
Mhm.
Because a lot of times the first picks don't get the good quarterbacks, and then the lower picks they pick up the whatever scraps they got. Those scraps end up turning into diamonds, i.e., Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. The Bears could have drafted him.
I'm looking. Listen, when they drafted Mr. Trubisky, me as a Carolina fan was happy as hell. But going through the season and see how he's playing, I was like, ugh, y'all should have picked up Patty.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well,
Fuck.
it's like you said, like we've seen teams like Indianapolis, they gave up on AR, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they should have just put him at 2 and just developed him that way. Like they pushed him way down the depth chart. I think.
Uh, I'll check, but yeah, same with Bryce. Like they threw him in at the wrong time,
Bro,
which is
Bryce picked. Thankfully, Bryce picked it up. quick to where they were able to keep it going with them. But
Mhm.
again, you're not going to get a lot of QBs that's going to be have that mentality like that to come back and actually change his game and actually develop as a person and a leader as well as the QB themselves. You might not get that much. You might
Mhm.
not. You're not going to really get like that. So
Yeah.
it's a league problem, and
Mhm.
they gotten together to fix basically how to stop taunts from happening,
Mhm.
which I don't know why they're so much focused on that type shit. But they should be focused on this type shit. How the fuck can we actually make QBs fucking superstars? Like
Mhm.
we got motherfucking Tom Brady out of Michigan in the seventh round, and why don't we get more people like that? Because they're out there.
Yeah. Somewhere
It's
within the
the
haste.
motherfucking NFL. Y'all can find some. Y'all can find them. Just gotta
Yeah.
try
But
hard, man.
well, speaking of Bryce, would you say that they're kind of slowly giving up on him now?
No,
No. Do you see him being traded next year?
no,
No.
not especially not next year.
Hmm.
Because there, there's still. It's not just Bryce that needs to it's not just Bryce that needs to get better for the team to get better. It's the overall offensive chemistry, and that includes with the offensive coaching staff as well, and
Hmm.
and the head coach. The team itself needs to actually get better as a actual football team, and that's what we're working on. And it's obviously better than last year
Yeah.
because we're still at 500, and it's like, and we're going to like the latter half of the season to Thanksgiving, and we're still 6-6 at the very most.
Hmm.
And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't fully expect us to win yesterday. I didn't expect it to be that bad though. Um, but I was fully prepared for the possibility of us going. I'm not even going to finish what I'm thinking,
Yeah.
because because if we lose to the Rams, we'll have 7 losses. So we'll have that record. I was prepared. I was kind of prepared for that, but at the same time, after that record, um, we will ample opportunity to finish strong and
Yeah.
possibly finish the
Yeah.
top of the division.
Like
So
the headline right here on ESPN said Bryce Young, Panthers can't repeat mistakes against the Rams.
obviously,
Yeah.
obviously, and I can't remember if we're at home the Rams.
No, y'all are at home. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that helps.
I mean, look.
But there's that Rams defense is something else. But there is ample opportunity for us to um
Imagine if y'all beat the Rams.
attack the way we want to attack. We just like you said, coaching, offensive play calling, um, overall has to actually get better at certain points in times. It's like it's a learning process to it, but we're almost at that point where we need to actually figure it out. But
Hmm.
we're not. It's not give up time yet.
Yeah.
And we weren't expected to be that good. But hell, I mean, there's more wins. There's more
Yeah.
possible wins in the future to get us to at least 9 at the lowest,
So
and
looking at
that's
y'all.
fantastic. And that's a fantastic finish from last year.
Hmm.
With
Yeah.
yeah,
So because y'all got the Rams this weekend.
uh-huh.
Imagine if y'all beat the Rams. Oof.
First of all, that would be fucking crazy. I'll be flipping. But
Um. Then y'all play the
yeah,
Saints, the Bucks.
that's after the bye week.
Yeah.
The Saints is after the bye week.
Okay. Y'all play the Seahawks at home in the season. Um,
But
against the Bucks.
by the time we play the Seahawks, we gotta have something got together. We
Yeah.
gotta have something got together. And the
Yeah. Yeah.
bye week could do us pretty well, especially after the Saints, because we made too many mistakes with the Saints, and then we let them look good on us defensively.
Hmm.
Basically, we need to learn from that and remember that when we come off that bye week 15, play the
Hmm.
Saints
Yeah.
for sure. And if we can learn from that and actually keep that momentum going, boom, we good.
Hmm.
And if we can get the Bucks twice, we more than likely might take the division still.
Yeah,
because they're still in reach. Believe it or not, I think they're 6-5.
which is
So
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, on to the next, and y'all should keep Dave Cardinales. He's a good head coach, good young
Oh,
coach.
absolutely, and he's still learning too. But
Mm-hmm.
the way he talks ball, and the way plays a lot of calls, and the way he uses T Mac, um,
Mm-hmm.
as well as a few others,
And Rico,
um,
give me the
really
points.
great. I was just handing Rico and just put your head down and go,
Yeah.
go, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
facts, but yeah,
on to y'all's opponent because this is the next topic. The Rams are a problem in the NFC.
they are.
Yeah, they look scary right now.
They yeah, scary, fantastic because
Yes.
offensively, Matt Stafford has weapons for days, and Matt Stafford's a really good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of people will say elite, and I'm like, I mean, if they win another one, I'll concede. If they win this year, if they win it all this year, I'll concede to the
Yeah.
elite, to the Matt Stafford elite. I'll concede.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but that's a fun, but and they have opportunity to. They really have opportunity to make a really deep playoff run with what they have, offense and defense.
Yeah.
For real.
Oh, so right now, looking at the playoff picture, if it started today after week 13, the Rams are in first place as they should. The Eagles are second. The Bears are at three. Bucks at four. Seahawks at five. Hmm. I will switch those two. Then San Fran at seven, which is crazy because San Fran was shit at the beginning of the season, and to see where they're at
It's
now.
it really shows how good their depth is because they've been hit with a lot of season-ending injuries, some really crucial season-ending injuries, and they're 8-4.
Mm-hmm.
They're they're in a great spot for what they've lost. Grant,
Robert, yeah,
yeah,
Robert Sala has been doing good job
he
with the defense.
has,
Because right now
he has,
he got a lot of babies on the defense. Well, I mean by babies like rookies and shit. That's what I mean.
yeah, easily, like
Yeah.
mobile, teachable, and everything. So
Hmm.
they really got behind him. So
Yeah. Hey, fuck the Super Bowl goes to the link. Nah, it goes to SoFi. Dead ass. Because
facts, no facts, no facts, facts.
yeah, Stafford is playing at the MVP level this season, which we low key expected, but at the same time, as like, was he going to have a season like this? Regardless, no. You know,
It, it really shows the longevity for of Matt Stafford. Like he's really on that like
it's yeah,
that late Aaron Rodgers run, you know,
mhm. Like
and it's really admirable.
yeah, and it shows, and it's starting to show like who really won the trade between LA and Detroit.
You know, it showed for a while. Detroit got really good, and it looked like it bent the other way, but then they lost early in the playoffs, and that really tipped it back toward the LA way. So it's definitely still
They
toward
lost,
the LA way
they
right now.
lost in the NFC Championship game against San Fran that one year. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, mm, but we got the rematch. But yeah, man, the Rams
ooh.
they look scary on both sides of the ball. I think if we were to play them again, we would get our ass kicked. No cap. But we're gonna see because
For sure.
I think Seattle poses a threat to them as well.
They do. It's going to be one or the other that's going to win the division, but the other's still going to be a wild card.
Mhm. Yeah, but we'll see.
But then the third one, which would be San Fran, would probably be screwed.
Yeah, and you'll probably get another. You probably get the Cowboys at seven.
Yeah, it might be a little bit of a reach to screw the Ram. I mean the Niners right now because of how everybody else is doing.
Yeah,
So it's still possible.
yeah. See, white privilege, man. CMC playing starting to heat up now. So
Yeah, it is.
yeah. Okay, on to the most stressful part of the show, which is going through our top five.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Let me pull up this standings very quick
yeah,
because that's the best way I can read off of them because I already had my number one even
yeah.
before this started,
So I have Cat.
hands down.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
Cat. They say could it be on the show tonight? So
Oh,
he can.
he sent his in through
Yeah, yeah. I told him like he can make his list and I'll read it for him. So he sent me his list.
mhm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start with the honorable mentions like we always do. I have two teams. Well, no, I have one. No, I don't know about the other team. They kind of suspect right now. For my honorable mention, I have the Niners. They've been playing. What's the saying? They've been working with what they got, and that young defense is starting to thrive more, even without Fred Warner. Um, what's what's the name
Dre
of both?
Greenlaw.
Greg Greenlaw, Bosa.
Yeah,
Like the,
Bosa. There's another lineman. Ah.
anywho, yeah, like the veteran presence on the defense, they've been doing well without them. The offense is still kind of shaky right now, but if if uh, if Brock pick Purdy, don't throw no more picks, I think they'll be okay.
It's really insane we picked the Niners off 3 times and still lost the game.
Yeah, they were,
Insane.
they were calling him the right-handed Tua.
That's crazy. That's hilarious.
Yeah, but yeah, I think if the offense can get back on track, there'll probably be another threat to the Rams and the Seahawks in the playoffs. But we'll see when we get there. But yeah, that's my honorable mention. Oh, I don't think Cat has his, but I think his would have been the Niners too.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's actually crazy because I was trying to make most of it, and I was like, you know what, Niners is actually a great honorable mention just
Hmm.
because of what you just said, how they've been able to keep it together, and they're still in playoff contention. They're a really sneaky good team, even with what they really lost. So if they make it to the playoffs, you can expect a little run from 'em. I don't think they'll make the Super Bowl, but
Yeah.
they can make a good run and they can really mess up some teams' momentum pretty well.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm good with that honorable mention with the Niners.
So we'll get right into the list. My number five. Earlier in the season, I put this team at four, and I got looked at like I was a crazy person.
I think I know what it is, and it might be
Yeah,
mine too.
I'm talking about the Bears.
Yep. God damn it! But you're
Uh,
right though.
oh shit, the Bears.
Ah, Bears.
The Bears. Yeah, man, the Bears have been really coming up to front as of lately, finding ways to win in the fourth quarter. I don't know how many comebacks he has now in fourth quarters. He's playing good. I think he has 7 touchdowns, no interceptions. The defense, although the defense have some injuries too, like the Niners, but they're still. I think they've been consistent with picks. I think like they haven't gone a game without having
Hmm.
a single turnover in these last 4 games. So yeah, I mean if they can get into it, beat the Pittsburgh Steelers though. But I'm just saying overall, but they've been playing well. Um, a big test for them going into the link on Friday, which we will be live for. Um,
Hmm. Hmm. And it's at
so
3, right?
yeah, 2 o'clock my time. Yeah, the Philadelphia Bengals alliance ends on Friday.
Well, did you just say Philadelphia big?
But that's what they've been calling it, the Philadelphia Beagles
Oh,
alliance.
Beagles,
Yeah,
Beagles.
be-
Oh, like a
because
little doggy.
because the Bears have beaten the Cowboys, the Giants, and the Redskins, and the Eagles have beat the Vikings, the Packers, and the Lions. So the fans on Twitter made an alliance.
Oh wow, that's
and,
hilarious.
and the Philadelphia social media team had acknowledged it a few days ago, and they put the alliance comes to an end on Friday. So yeah, that Lions team, that Bears team, excuse me, have a test. They're probably going to play a pissed off Eagles team, which if the Eagles come out pissed on Friday, it is GG's, but we'll see. So yeah, that's my number five.
um, yeah. Before you say cats, I'll say mine though. But yeah, Bears was my number five too, actually.
Yeah.
Um, and I had my number one, and then I had my number five, and I had to fill in the rest. But
Right.
yeah, Bears are actually smoking right
And
now,
their first
and
place, by the way.
yeah, they're first place.
Hmm.
Right, they're solely in first place just because the Lions lost. No, not lost because of the
Packers, the Vikings.
yeah Vikings. No,
No.
somebody somebody lost, but
Yeah.
that made the lot that made the giant.
No,
No, the Bears.
their first place.
They made the Bears in first place.
Their first place because the Lions lost to the Eagles last Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Hmm.
So yeah, and both teams won, but they've got the upper right. But
Yeah.
yeah, Bears are playing really great right now, and it's looking like fuck, bro's name the
Mon, Mon,
coach
uh, Ben Williams. No, Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson.
Johnson, yeah, Ben Johnson. Damn, fuck, I can't
Can't,
do that. Fast.
can't
Ben
even
John
miss.
Ben Johnson is Ben Johnson's system is starting to actually all come together. And they
Yeah.
really got a lot of good talent to put it all together. And lo and behold, guess who the hell Caleb found in the end zone? DJ Moore. So
Hmm.
that tells you something that maybe
Yeah.
they're picking it up. They're finally picking it back up now. Hopefully they'll use Kyle Monunga a little bit more.
Yeah.
Um, but we're getting a great look at the Bears right now, and defensively they're still,
They're
especially
doing.
in the passing game, they're still up.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. They're dealing with injuries as well, but they're working with what they got right now. So,
Mm-hmm.
Cat's number five was his Bears, his Chicago Bears.
Go
Yeah.
figure.
Yeah. So my number four, I think I had them higher last week. I don't remember. I have the Broncos at four.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The way they handled Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs defensively, chef's kiss. Although I still want the offense to play a complete game, in my opinion.
It really
And
comes down to the offense at this point for the Broncos.
mm, it's like they play like ass the first three quarters, and then the fourth quarter, it's a whole different team. You know what I'm saying? They just
Hmm.
find ways to win. I think they're on a 7 game win streak or 8 game win streak, if I'm not mistaken. Since they beat us, but that's neither here or there. Yeah, their defense is legit. I think alongside with the Texans, no team wants to play that defense because they're just that good
Yeah,
defensively. Offensively, Bo Nix needs to get his shit together. But yeah, that's my
that ends up being a playoff game. Oh boy.
oof.
Yeah.
Jeez. And the KC has to go on the road, but oof, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my number four, and they dropped, and I'm sure you'll understand why. Is
Mm.
the Eagles at number four?
No, I got you. Yeah.
Y'all are good. No, y'all are good. Y'all are good. Y'all are still a solid Super Bowl contending team.
Mm.
Y'all just got to get y'all
Defensively, we are.
offense together. Yeah, yeah, defensively, yeah, sure, defensively. But if the offense stays on the field longer, the defense can rest longer, so they can get back out there and do their thing.
Mhm.
Um, and it only works so far.
Yeah.
So and it's almost looking like they're getting together, but that second half choke kind of says otherwise.
Mhm.
But there's still a chance for them to get their shit together. I mean, how, let me ask you something. How good is Nick Sirianni at calling plays?
He doesn't call plays.
He never
He used
has.
he did it during the I want to say the 21 season with Steichen, the head coach for the Colts, and that was the last time he play called.
Oh, when he was actually an OC,
No,
or
he
when?
so when he got signed in 21, it was him and Steichen doing play calling together, and then
Oh,
and then the 22 season it was
oh
just
right, right,
yeah,
right, 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 right.
it
And
was
then he just
it
gave it
was
off to.
it was just Steichen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm butchering his last name, but you know what I'm talking about.
No, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about now. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Sean Patul, get your shit together. You're gonna get booted out um, before the final before the clock hits zero when
Mm,
if y'all lose the playoffs. Y'all you're gonna be fired before the fourth quarter. You got to get your shit together, bro. That
mhm.
defense is way too good for you to be fucking up like that. I don't know how I don't know how you got so many plays. You got so many opportunities to do this, that, this, that, this, that. Yeah. Y'all need to get one of those like offensive kind of play called offense OCs that can that's like such a mastermind and technician and play calling
Mhm.
that y'all can run different type of gadgets and tricks and all that and all that shit. That's what y'all do.
Like, bro, you know how funny it would be if we see the Eagles do like a Ben Johnson type of trick play. I would lose my mind if they did some
Oh
shit like that.
fuck yeah, yeah. That would be the most exciting. That would be the
Like I
most
would like,
exciting thing in football.
yeah, like I would like to see us get an OC like Mike McDaniel's next year.
That wouldn't be so bad. I mean,
Like someone
they
said,
say they're hanging on to him, but I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know.
Saw someone say, "Well, you should go get Brian Dable." I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, that was not a bad idea, but you could do better.
Yeah, true. Or Frank Wright. He was with Sirianni in Indy when he was the head coach with Indy for Indy.
Yeah.
Or
Eh,
Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson was Jalen's coach in the 2020 season.
bring back Doug Pearson.
I don't know.
That's OC. That's,
All I'm going to say is before
oh.
we got to move on, quit hiring Nick Sirianni's friends within the organization. Please, if I had the Kevin Hart clip, I would play it. Help me. Hey, finish it. Help me.
Oh no.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like you said, someone's gonna crash out on Friday, and I hope it ain't me. But yeah, I digress. Uh,
Digress.
Cat's number 4 is the Seahawks. Surprisingly, at 4.
Ah,
Yeah, but
I
we'll
kind of
get there.
forgot. I kind of forgot to consider them. Fuck. Damn, that shit's hard. Okay, we'll keep going though. We'll keep going.
Yeah, but okay. My number 3, I have the Patriots at 3.
The Pats.
The Pats. Well,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'll put the Pats at 3.
Okay.
Yeah. If there was a QB list, Drake May will be at probably at a number 2. I
It would
think.
be one.
But you got Stafford though. Stafford balling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got the Pats at 3. They still balling, but they gotta. I need to see them beat Buffalo and the Ravens. Then I'll probably boost them up a bit more.
They have
I'm
beat
not,
Buffalo.
but they gotta play them again though.
I mean, yeah, they play them again, but I mean, it's okay.
If they can sweep Buffalo, I'm not discrediting what they've been doing because they've been balling. I just gotta see it. If they can sweep Buffalo, that's my 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, real suspenseful.
Yeah.
Um, I actually had the Broncos at 3 just because of how well they're doing as a team and what they're really capable of. They're a solid playoff team once again, and under Sean Payton, they are really flowing as an offense, defense, and as a team so far. Like I said, the offense. Bo Nix just has to tighten up just a little bit, tighten up a little bit. They're gonna get you there. Um, and really it really was just with the Broncos that they're a legit threat. Like you said, with the Texans being a legit threat on defense, and then nobody wants to play them. Nobody's going to want to play the Broncos in
Mm-mm.
playoffs. Nobody's going to want to play the Broncos
Well,
because
hmm
unless they come, whoever comes to the defense, unless their defense is just as lit like the Texans, if it is or it is the Texans, unless it's that,
yeah.
then they ain't gonna want to play them.
Mm-mm.
Like not at all.
They're not gonna want that smoke.
Yeah,
So
and
right now, I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry. The Broncos are supposed to play the Bills at home in the playoff picture.
they go to Buffalo.
No, the Buffalo goes to Denver.
Oh,
Yeah. And we all
that's
know how Buffalo looks when they're not at home.
high because they're in the mile house. They're in the mile high city. Mm. Yeah, they're gonna be it's gonna be interesting. So far, if that's the playoff
I feel
if
like
that's the playoff look at it, that's how it ends. That's gonna be interesting.
yeah, the playoffs this year are very interesting.
And and
It's like
honestly, now that I think about it, you could actually put the Seahawks at 3-2. Now that I think about it, it's
yeah.
either or.
So um catch number 3 are the Rams.
Okay.
Yeah. So my number 2, the Seahawks.
Ah.
Regard,
See,
regardless,
that's what I was
regardless,
like thinking. Like maybe I completely forgot
yeah,
about
yeah.
completely Seahawks.
Regardless, I was gonna say this last week, but we didn't have a show last week. We had a bye week, an unfortunate bye week. I
Hmm.
was gonna say this: regardless of Donald throwing those 4 picks, they're still a contender and a threat in the playoffs, and most Super Bowl contender. The defense is playing out their mind. The offense is clicking, right? So and they
Jiggy down there somewhere.
yeah, and they bounced back this past Sunday against the Titans, which they needed. Um, yeah, and they're like the aside from the Eagles, they pose LA a bigger threat because one, they're in the same fucking division as them. You know,
Right.
yeah. But yeah, I have the Seahawks at 2 because I generally believe they're still a threat in the NFC as well. And ain't nobody want to play Seattle as a whole,
No, no, absolutely not.
whether it's on the road or in Seattle
Absolutely.
at home. Ain't nobody doesn't want that smoke with Seattle right
Especially if they're at home. Oh Lord.
now.
Like if there's anything if there's anybody that turns up to a to a Seahawks game, it's the 12th man
Yeah, and
for
right now
sure.
we got a Legion of Legion of Boom 2.0 going on in Seattle right
Hmm.
now defensively
For sure.
with who they got. But yeah, that's my number 2.
Number two, I'm actually gonna switch it. I'm gonna put the
Hmm.
Patriots at number two.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're really good and they're really rolling. And I had thought about it and I was like, there is a whole second half of the season, and
Yeah.
I've seen teams that go into not the second half, the last part of the season, the last third of the season.
Yeah.
I've seen teams go into that last home stretch of the season with 10 plus wins, go on a 4 or 5 loss streak.
Mm,
I've seen it very
yeah.
much,
Yeah.
and or not even a streak. They lose 4 out of their last 5 or something like
Yeah.
that before they almost end the season, and they completely wipe away their division lead.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that's going to happen to the Patriots, but it's still teeter totter. The team's young. They're
It's not.
dealing with a few injuries here and there.
Yeah.
Um, and they ain't really been in that type of situation where they have to put that pressure to stay up there. But
Yeah.
there is still hope, and I still believe that they will stay up high enough to stay atop of the division.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's why I'm at least giving it to them. Drake May is like balling out his fucking mind right
Yeah.
now, and he's really getting better damn near every week.
Like they got like, bro. We're in a scenario this season where we don't see the Chiefs as the number 1 seed, and it's the fucking Patriots. If
We're
you would have
back.
if you would
We're
have told
back, everybody.
yeah, would have told me last year that the Patriots would be the number 1 seed and the Kansas City Chiefs will be in the hunt to get in the playoffs, I would have slapped the fuck out of you.
I wouldn't have slapped him because that would have meant Drake was going to be successful, but I would have looked down and was like, okay, wait, no, hands over here. Okay,
Yeah,
big dog. Okay.
yeah. I would have done the Star Wars. I'm like, okay, be gone with that, son. But yeah,
It's
uh,
really an
yeah,
amazing
and they
turnaround,
have
man.
and they have the number 1 seed. That's rightfully so.
Yeah. Rabel's running away with that coach of the year for real.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's
Um,
got it.
Cats number 2 are the Broncos.
Oh, damn, he had him pretty high. Okay.
Yeah. Uh, the number 1 spot, I think your number 1 is the same.
Yeah, it should be now.
We talked about this team like a few minutes ago. We're talking about the
Mm-hmm.
LA Rams, baby.
LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, yeah. They scary as fuck right now, man. No, I don't want to play them again. I don't want to. Y'all gotta play them on Sunday.
Yeah, that's why I'm over here thinking like if we don't, the whole time I was thinking like I don't even know if we're gonna actually beat the Niners because of how well they're doing. But if we can beat the Niners, but still like lose to the
The-
Rams,
mm,
we'll at least still be above 500 going into the bye week, and that at least give us some momentum going to the last part of the season.
yeah.
That last little chunk. But now we're probably instead of going in 7-6, we're gonna have to do that other fucking number. I'm not gonna repeat. But yeah,
6-7.
see, I knew it was coming eventually, but I just didn't want to say it.
man, man.
It's way too it's happening way too often now, and I'm just over here like
Yeah,
I can't stop it because I lived through that in other forms.
yeah, bro.
So,
Fucking,
ugh.
fucking
But
South Park.
it's just it just pops
Okay,
out of nowhere.
uh, fucking South Park episode. Carmen's like, "Hey, doctor, how many seconds do I have left?" He's like, "Oh, about 6, 7 seconds." He just starts laughing. But yeah,
Yo,
the Rams are running the table, the poker table right now in the NFC. Um, if the Eagles get eliminated in the playoffs, knock on wood, it goes to SoFi.
sure, exactly.
And then looking at the teams who are in the playoffs right now, I think the closest team to beat them is probably the Seahawks or the Eagles.
The
Respectively.
Seahawks is probably the closest too.
Yeah. If the Lions weren't playing like ass and they were somewhat the same team like last year, I would say the Lions, but right now they're not there. They're in the
Right.
hunt to get into the playoffs, which is fucking crazy.
It is. It
Yeah,
should for sure is.
but
But yeah, I had the Rams too for all the same reasons. Yeah,
cat
Puka Devontae is a deadly um combo. Go
cat
ahead.
cats numero uno are the Pats.
And that's why I said I switched them just off of the momentum of what one had the other and what the other has to play.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Hey, that might end up being the Super Bowl this year, and I will not care.
it, it'll be a rematch of 2019, 2018, 19.
20,
Yeah, because
yeah.
they played in 2019, but yeah, the 2018 season. It'll be a rematch.
Mhm.
Of Super Bowl. I don't remember the number.
Super Bowl something. But
Yeah.
on to the last part of the show, which is where we
Oh,
do our predictions for the week.
what Super Bowl did y'all win in 2018? You remember that number?
50. Oh shit, it's slipping my mind.
Uh,
Was it 40? No. Hold on.
cool. The last one we went to was 50. So
Right. Wasn't it the year after that one? Super Bowl.
that was the choke job.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 42. No, 52.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that was that. So it'll be a rematch of Super Bowl 53.
Yeah. hmm
All
Okay.
right,
So tomorrow is Thanksgiving. It's Turkey Day. You
gobble
know.
gobble, motherfucker.
Yeah, what Jay said. Gobble gobble, bitch. We have a triple header tomorrow night. Tomorrow, um, yeah, the cans are hungry. Tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, we always get the traditional Packers Lions on Thanksgiving. We have the Chiefs and Cowboys, which I will be respectfully hate watching that game tomorrow. And then we have the unwanted Thursday night game with the Bengals and Ravens.
Again, might be an offensive shootout. Joe Burrow's back, so
Yeah,
it can
yeah,
be either
probably so.
way. But I understand though.
Yeah.
But for the whole lineup looks like a nice little feast. But there's
Mhm.
gonna be so much sports on it's hard to keep up. But anywho, I got the Lions in this one just because one Lions are at home and the Pack's kind of like teeter tottering right now. So
Mhm.
it,
It's
there is Jordan Love is really showing his ceiling. That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
Um, The Chiefs, I don't think they lose to the Cowboys, especially after losing last week.
Yeah,
So
they
so
came back against against the Colts, which the Colts should have won, but that's
they
neither
really
here
should have.
nor yeah, they should have won that game. I have the Lions, like you said, they're at home. Jameer Gibbs might pop off again, but we'll see. This next game, I'm gonna be pure hate watching. I have the Chiefs.
Oh, there it is. Join the
Yeah,
club.
and then the Thursday night game, mm, I have I don't know. Like I have more faith in the Ravens than I do in the
Yeah,
Bengals.
I got the Ravens just because I think this is going to be a little bit of a bounce back for Lamar, or at least an opportunity for a bounce back offensively for Lamar because they're playing against the Bengals defense. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, it should be an ample opportunity. It should be,
Yes.
but we'll see.
And then the highly anticipated Black Friday game on Friday against the Chicago Bears and the Eagles.
Ah, Bears
The,
and the Northern Dirty Birds.
the Northern
Nah, nah, for real, for real. Yeah, y'all should win this game, but like I said, the Bears are on a roll.
Yeah, like
So
Jay
I wouldn't be
Keyword.
surprised. I wouldn't. I mean, after what happened, I wouldn't be surprised. Y'all have a tendency to go on a late season losing streak. So
Yeah, it's like you said. Keyword should win this game,
yeah,
but I guarantee you, since we are going to be live for this game, someone's going to crash out,
somebody's definitely gonna crash out.
and the content is going to be very funny.
Glorious.
Yeah,
Like, I quite hate it's gonna have to work overtime on Black Friday, bro.
the year end video on this game alone is going to be cinema, but we'll see. Yeah, the Eagles should win this game. They need to bounce back, but it's the Eagles. Blood pressure is going to be high, and the ambulance are going to be on standby for both teams.
I wouldn't even do the ambulance. You know how much that shit costs?
Yeah, now they're going to light flight me out of my house if they lose the game on Friday. Anywho, the Niners and the Browns. Now, the last time the Niners played the Browns, they lost. And that was a few years ago. But this is somewhat of a trap game.
It is. It
But
absolutely is.
for me, I'm gonna say give me the Browns, man. Shadur has another week. I'm not saying he's gonna ball out like he did against the Raiders, but I just want to see what he does against the 49ers. So give me the Browns.
I hope the Browns win.
Yeah.
I really do.
Mhm.
As bad as Purdy looked against us, now you gotta go against Miles Garrett. Holy shit!
GG's.
Yeah, and if Shadur can keep that offensive momentum going, like you said, GG's.
Yeah. Yeah. The Browns. But I won't be surprised if the Niners win. On
Same.
to the next game, the uh, game at the 12 p.m. slot. The Jaguars and the Titans.
You know something? This actually might not be a blowout like people think it was going to be. This
Mhm.
is like both team. Well, for sure, the Titans have absolutely nothing to lose, so they're just going to go out there and just go look for blood probably.
Right.
And Jaguars is as good as they are on defense. They're going to give um they're going to give Cam they're going to give Cam fits like all game for sure. So I mean, this is the Jaguars game to lose clearly. But I can actually see this as a close ass game that the Titans can come out of nowhere and trap them in,
Right.
and I can imagine Devin and you know what, just I can imagine Devin pop not even Devin. I can imagine just like like Titans fans kind of popping off saying like yeah we just take that Jags yada yada yada, but then the other half of it's like we just ruined our first round pick.
Yeah. True.
So I'm not saying tank, but
At least try.
try.
Yeah.
Try.
But okay. Next
Ample
game.
opportunity for Cam. Anyway,
Now, The Colts look they choked away a game against the Chiefs. When you pressure Danny Dimes, he
Oh, I
don't look
know.
he don't look right. So
It's a sack of holiday.
yeah, if the Texans can pass rush the same way they did against Josh Allen and the Bills, they win this game.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
But if they let JT go in and they let him loose and Daniel Jones starts going off, they're not gonna win this game. But
The, the
keep moving.
main thing is to keep Daniel. I mean, not Daniel. The main thing is to keep JT under check, like the Chiefs did.
Hmm.
If you do that, you're gonna have to force Dan Jones to throw the ball more. And that's gonna make him uncomfortable, and that's when you strike.
Yeah.
So,
And
so
yep.
that's the game plan.
And Derek Stingley down there somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm a, I'm
lurking.
I'm a rock with the Texans on this
I can see the Texans actually getting this upset too.
one. Next game, uh, tie.
So, so I mean, we can skip it or not, but honestly, I think the Saints might come out and just
Yeah,
surprise the
we can
Dolphins.
we
Just
can
because,
we can skip these next two if you want.
sure, and Falcons and Jets. Yeah, we can skip that one for real. I was like, hell, no. That's even. I was like over here putting like, I think the Saints actually might get the Dolphins. What's the next? Oh hell
Nah.
no.
The Cardinals and the Bucks. Oof. Give me the Cardinals.
Give me the and I and only if Baker's clear to play.
I don't think he
I
will.
doubt it though.
I doubt it. I really doubt it.
I doubt it. But other than that, Jacoby might come up there and like win the game in the most boring way possible.
Yeah, by field goal.
If the Bucks have any ample like heartbeat on their defense, now is the time to use it. That's all
Hmm.
I gotta say. Or not actually, because they'll at least keep us in range of the one seed. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm going Cardinals.
Cool. Next game. Now, on this show, there's been a
Hmm.
thing going on where when we choose against the Carolina Panthers, they win in
Oh
some
yeah,
way.
do that, please. Do that.
Yeah,
Should I do it, or will that ruin it?
I think it'll ruin it.
Okay, I'll just pick the Panthers then,
Yeah.
just because you're not a
If
team and
y'all
you can.
if y'all find some type of way to beat the Rams on Sunday, oof. I think it'll be like a three-way tiebreaker if the Seahawks and the Eagles win on Sunday.
Oh, it's gonna be nasty.
It's gonna be nasty. But
I love it.
yeah. So yeah, if y'all ain't been keeping up with us this season, every time we choose against the Panthers, they win. Except for the Buffalo game, because y'all got built to ass that game. But anyways, yeah. Next game. The Vikings at the Seahawks. They're not making it out of Seattle alive.
They're not making that Seattle, man.
That
I mean,
defense.
they're gonna storm Seattle and with their whole Viking boats and their braids and their horn helmets and everything, and they gonna come back slop.
Yeah.
and
The Seahawks are too deadly right now. They're dangerous. The
it's
defense,
and it's kind of making me bench Jettis in a couple leagues.
bro. I have Jiggy and Sam Darnold and the
Oh,
HGSN.
lucky you.
Yeah. Hey, Greg, you
Want
said
to trade?
yeah,
I don't even know what I can trade you.
I know.
Damn it.
Yeah. Greg said that Jason wasn't going to do shit this season. What is he doing now? Cooking. Anywho,
Mm.
the Bills at the Steelers. Oof. Now, you see this? You see this right here?
Oh,
Yeah. Two,
God.
two, two, two and three. Two and
That's
three.
that's that's surprising and yet
And I forgot.
horrifying.
I forgot who said this, and it was
That's
the dude.
appalling.
It was the dude that commentates with Romo. I can't think of his name right now. He made a good point that when the Bills are at home, they're a juggernaut, right? Can't deny
Hmm.
it. But when they're on the road, they look a shell of themselves. They don't look like the same team when they play at home. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
if that's the case, they better hope they can get the majority of the playoffs in Buffalo. Because if not, oh brother, Steelers have been on the slide lately, and now is the perfect time for them to actually bounce back. You know,
Hmm.
so I
But
can see the Steelers winning.
I think I think Rogers is coming back for this game. For
Is
this,
he?
I think so. But just by the way the Bills have been playing on the road lately, I mean the loss to Miami, Atlanta, Houston, it they don't if they go on the road in the playoffs. And I think I remember telling you that they hypothetically they would have to play the Broncos at home during the playoffs.
Mm,
They
that's
look
crazy
suspect. Yeah, they look suspect on the road. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna rock with the Steelers on this one, but I won't be surprised if they somehow find a way to win.
for sure.
But if this dude gets sacked 8 times again, GG's. Yeah. Next game, Chargers. Next game.
That's what I mean. Yeah, and really with the Chargers, they just have to get out of whatever shit that they were in
Uh,
last week.
mm,
Don't let the Raiders do it to y'all, or else I'm dropping every charge on my fucking fantasy team, except for Mario.
yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah. Chargers should win this game. They're playing an ass Raiders team right now.
Oh
Um,
yeah, they're really bad, like
yeah.
awful.
I
Oh
don't know.
yeah,
I don't know.
Chargers like
I don't know what crack they were smoking when they hired Chip Kelly, but
I didn't even know they hired Chip Kelly.
that was their offensive coordinator. Damn, I lost track of time. Of course, you're always late. You probably woke up from that sugar coma, from that honey bun antifreeze. Anywho, um,
this Negro.
next game, Sunday night game.
CPT or
Now,
BBPT.
yeah, you, if,
you knew what
if
that meant.
JD5, yeah, if JD5 didn't get injured and the Commanders didn't look the way that they look now, this would have been a good game. But give me the Broncos.
Well, oh, I was thinking about it. I just remember that JD might not actually play,
Yeah,
but he'll probably be clear, but he's still on that play.
no,
And even if he did, if they threw him out there, which they really shouldn't. They really shouldn't.
they should
But
have.
even if they did throw him out there, I'm still taking the Broncos,
Yeah,
especially what the Commanders' defense is on. You know what they're on? A cane.
the retirement. It's a retirement home for that bitch.
Oh man,
Yeah, and if we say yep,
on a
every word
walk
of
on a
that
walker.
damn, and yeah, with diapers.
Oh brother.
And if we say yep, every word of that damn acronym, motherfucker.
Way to embrace it,
Yeah, but yeah, the Broncos.
badass.
Yeah, the Broncos need to play a complete game this Sunday, like a full fourth quarter, and play a complete game where I can say, okay, you're like cool. Don't wait until the fucking fourth quarter to start playing like a fucking football team. Don't let the defense carry you, Bo Nix. Don't do that.
Mm,
Play as a collective. On to the Monday night
help your
game.
defense out.
Yeah. Ugh, the sorry ass New York Giants with against the number one seed New England Patriots.
Now, some would see this as a trap game.
It shouldn't be a trap game.
I see this as an ample opportunity for Drake May to run some numbers up.
Yes.
and
Because
and I can see why some would see it as a trap game, but no,
no.
no, it's especially with the Giants being on the what's it 0-7 away.
Yes.
Trap game my
And they're and
left
they're going
and right nut.
and they're going into Foxborough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you're going into Foxborough with that pay. Boy, them fans have been waiting to explode for what about 5-6 years now,
Mm-hmm.
ish. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Ever since whenever the hell Tom left, but yeah, they see it in Drake May now, and they're ready to hop on board. And
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I can't hate the Patriots anymore because one, So Drake May, UNC. Two, um, honestly,
Dre.
they paid back UNC by giving us Bill Belichick. So
Yeah.
not even the Patriots, but you know what I mean. But
Mm,
it's so weird. Like the two teams, the two dudes, the team of the coach that I hate, now I gotta love.
yeah.
But yeah, Drake is that defensive backfield is going to be barbecue chicken for Drake. He's about to have a very late Thanksgiving feast.
But we said that about Cincy, and he threw a pick six. He,
Bulls are one,
he threw one. But yeah, he should light up
and then
that secondary because it's straight ass.
Flacco threw one back, so it evened out.
He's antifreeze said Commanders injuries really hurt them this year. That's true.
Yep.
Um, he also said I need the Giants to win. Antifreeze, go
I
back to
don't know
sleep.
why you need the Giants to win. What advantage do you have that for the Giants to actually win?
They're not even in
Like,
your. They're not even in your division, homie.
and who are you betting on?
Probably.
How many cheeseburgers did you put on your parlay? It is.
You forgot to take his EpiPen.
Oh, bro.
He forgot to take his insulin tonight. This night. Give me a Hershey bar, my blood sugar low, head ass.
He draft. He means to keep for the Titans to keep their number one
Hey,
overall pick.
regardless if I get the number one, you're going to trade back anyways. That's what Greg said.
Well, no, I've heard Devin say it. I've heard a couple of Titans pages say it. Not a bad idea, but at the same time, you don't need the number one pick to trade back. You can do that with the number two pick.
Mm-hmm.
So, if your mentality is to trade back, I wouldn't be so tweaked about losing that number one overall pick because a lot of people ain't gonna want it because of how much they got to give up for it. Now, if it's the fucking if it's a lower pick, if it's not too low, not too low, if it's a second or third pick and something like that, people will be willing to negotiate probably. But that's just how I believe.
Yeah.
That's just what I think.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the Patriots should drop a 40 bomb on them. They honestly should.
I want them to.
Number one, to get more leverage and get who?
Meh. I mean, it can, but you got to play your cards right.
Yeah. Jalen said antifreeze. That's okay. LOL.
Yeah, he said no, but he said like, he meant to say number one.
But yeah.
That happens on Twitch. I understand.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. Antifreeze, go back into your diabetic slumber.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
it's
man.
8:33. It's time. It's dinner time. It's time to go cook them up some cookies.
Now we still waiting for that honey bun and sweet potato shit you were talking about a few months ago.
I ain't even worried about it because I'm not ever gonna eat it. So,
Yeah.
although I would like to see what he does with
Hmm. Yeah, that picture of him holding the big ass honey bun fucking took me out.
it.
But yeah, man, this show actually went by quite quick. It
Yeah,
went pretty fast.
yeah. How about
Um,
that?
the usual suspects are not here. Cat is on assignment. I'm just gonna say that. I don't know what the fuck he's up to. Greg just stopped showing up because it's Greg. Antifreeze, diabetic reasons. But yeah, tonight was a really good show. Went by pretty quickly. Good
Hmm.
things that we covered. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Go eat y'all some turkey. Enjoy the games. We'll be back Friday for the Bears and Eagles. Maybe SmackDown. I don't know. It's up to
Well,
Jay.
if they because they're not gonna actually have an actual show, but if they do one of those recap shows, hell no,
No.
no.
Antifreeze, I
So
said I got seafood. And okay. Um but yeah, we'll be live Friday at 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. wherever you are located for Bears and Eagles. Where me and Kat will probably crash out on stream, but we'll see when we get there. Saturday is Bam Day, college football, pick'ems, all that. Sundays are our off days, and then we got Monday Night Raw and Crash Out Tuesday. Yeah, I've been your host, NFL Il Spooky. This has been my co-host, Hey the Kid. Life is unscripted, and and so is the rest of the HGU cast.
life, life is unscripted, and so is CPT. Nah, just at this point we got to call it NPT.
Yeah, life is unscripted, and so is antifreeze.
Fat ass nigga. Bye.